and welcome to Archvelder's Hacks with Archvelder and his amazing hacks. In this video I'm going to show you quite literally how to break player versus player combat in World of Warcraft. This video is sponsored by my own Patreon, where you can find secrets too hot for YouTube. Recently, for example, I used a clever phasing glitch one of my patrons came up with to farm rare bind-on-equip items worth over 100,000 gold in just over 10 minutes. So, a couple of days ago, a post appeared on the official bug report forums from a player who had accidentally managed to glitch out a quest and made themselves invincible and invisible in Arena. This exploit subsequently appeared in a post on OwnCore and was made into a video by the excellent WoW YouTube Secrets, which I'll link to in the description below. Now, I found a way to make that same glitch much more powerful. I posted this on my Patreon because it really is too hot for YouTube, but it then occurred to me that when the original Arena exploit is fixed, which will likely be soon because it's gone public, then everything else you can do with this glitch would get fixed also. So there is no point trying to keep this secret any longer, and I might as well share it with everyone now. So here's how the glitch works. You get to the 5th chapter of the campaign quest Chains of Domination, and that requires renowned level 50. You complete the quests until you get to Convoy of the Covenants, here in Revendreth, Sinfall. Now, if you accept some kind of teleport to a battleground, raid or world area whilst travelling in the stagecoach, you'll find that you are stunned and unable to move without special abilities. You are also invisible and untargetable. Because you can't move, there isn't much that you can do in this state apart from the Arena exploits that I already mentioned and others have covered. Instead of that, try the following method. Set the quest up and queue for the battleground Seething Shore. It has to be Seething Shore specifically. Now, when the queue pops, jump in the stagecoach and accept the port. You will find that this time you are on the Seething Shore skyship and can move around freely, which completely transforms this exploit from something relatively niche into something completely game-breaking. While in Seething Shore, you'll notice that other players can neither see you nor target you, and that you can mine nodes freely without the other team being able to stop you or even being aware of your existence. Note also that you cannot attack enemy players or NPCs. You will just get the error message, invalid target. When the Seething Shore battleground has concluded, or if you just leave and take the deserter debuff, you'll find that the phasing glitch persists and indeed can be taken into other battlegrounds or any other area of the game. In battlegrounds and in worlds, you can interact with same faction players to some extent at least. I was able to cast buffs and use Swap Blaster on members of the same faction. I don't have a healer with this quest currently, so I can't test this, but assuming you can heal fellow players, which seems likely, this would be even more stupidly broken, and would also allow you to trivialize even the toughest encounters in raids and dungeons. It would work very well in player versus environment. To players on your own team, it seems that you are stuck permanently at the starting location of the battleground on the minimap, which can cause confusion if you begin to cap flags or other game objectives. Note that in Temple of Kotomogu, while you can take an orb, it will not score any points as the game thinks that you are stuck in the starting zone. Note also that piloting a vehicle such as the Demolishers in Isle of Conquest will cause you to exit the glitch state. This glitch means that you can win any battleground with any kind of interactive objective, which is almost all of them. the only exceptions being Ashran and Silvershard mines and some of the brawls. This ability is most game-breaking in capture the flag zones like Deepwind Gorge and Isle of Conquest, where the ability to clap flags without interruption makes it essentially impossible for the enemy team to win. But aside from destroying PvP, this glitch has other uses. When you leave the battleground, you'll be returned to the game world in the same glitch state. You can gather items without enemy NPCs interrupting you, which in somewhere like the Moor makes an absolutely huge difference to the speed with which you can gather, translating into gold per hour numbers which would normally be impossible. To exit the glitch state, just log out. This will remove the phasing effect. Now, you can get banned for using this exploit if you trigger multiple reports in PvP, so it is best to fly under the radar and not attract too much attention to yourself, like I'm not really doing here. Remember that while players can't see you, they can observe the impact of your actions on the game. Either way, having used numerous game-breaking PvP exploits, I've very rarely experienced any difficulties, though it's worth pointing out I mostly use these things for fun rather than character progression. So there's the video. If you liked it, why not subscribe? And if you really liked it, why not sign up to my super secret Patreon feed where secrets too hot for YouTube are published on a regular basis. Oh, and I have a bloody TikTok account now, a site filled with moronic nonsense, where I will be periodically uploading moronic nonsense. Thanks for watching. This has been Archfelder.